am Thomas Jefferson.
I am Toussaint Louverture.
I am Mary Wollstonecraft.
I am Queen Hatshepsut of Egypt.
I am the Incan Emperor.
Where am I? When am I?
I was just thinking the same thing, mister. Who are you?
I'm Thomas Jefferson.
What is this place? And why does one of you have an American accent and the other a French one?
I don't know the answers to any of these questions, but I have work to do, so please leave me be. All men are created equal.
And women. Don't forget that, Thomas.
She's right, Mr. Jefferson. Your negligence to include women in your little document led to years of oppression and forced many of us to battle for the basest of rights.
Oh, hello there, Your Majesty. I didn't see you there. And my apologies, madam, to you. All men and women are created equal. You are right.
You say that, Mr. Jefferson, yet I hear rumors of you owning slaves.
Well, monsieur, I can explain that.
Well, just a moment. I'd like to come back to the equal rights for women, particularly the education, as it's essential to the success of oneself, which I'm sure you can attest to, Toussaint.
You have a point, madam. Without my education, I could not defeat the worst men to exist, the slave owners.
And what of those who use their power to control those they are supposed to protect and serve?
Or those who discriminate against women and think they are lesser.
Or those who doubt my authority as a ruler only because I am a woman.
These are all saints compared to the devil, Pizarro, who conquered my people and killed the rulers' mercies.
Who's that?
The man who conquers my empire, destroying years of work, building roads and unifying the nation. Suddenly, because of this man, my people were subjects to nations thousands of miles away.
I understand this, my friend. It was for that reason that we inspired the nation to revolt against the British.
Or why I led a revolt against the French slave owners.
Seems legit. And you did resolve. And did your resolutions end successfully? Because I too led a revolution against the Spanish, but lost and was strangled by the invaders.
I was successful. In fact, I led the only successful slave revolt, and was able to bring independence to the people of Haiti.
It serves you right that you failed, Emperor. All of the rulers were appointed by gods and thus are holy leaders. You had no right to rebel against them.
Maybe the Egyptian rulers were, but not European kings.
Do not forget the queens as well, sir. After all, it is the government's responsibility to promote equality.
Well, yes, but we all know that men and women have their own place in society.
Excuse me?
Women are contented to soothe and calm the minds of their husbands returning from political debate.
What do you mean by this, Thomas?
Women stay at home as housewives and tend to those matters while us men work out in political issues. That is just the way it is.
Maybe that way in America. But here in the United Kingdom, much more people are working towards women's rights.
And Thomas, I happen to be the ruler of my kingdom, a very successful kingdom as a matter of fact, In other words, I am a successful woman who is involved in politics.
If you are such a great leader, Your Majesty, then how do you make your subjects obey commandments?
There's no need for sass, Mr. Jefferson.
Well, that is easy. I am not only a great ruler, but a descendant from the gods themselves.
Gods?
Yes, and I also brought great wealth to my people.
My lady, that sounds very close to the very such things the French monarchs that I fought against would claim.
You think the French are bad? Don't even get me started on the Spanish. I had to lead a revolt against the Spanish. Now, that is how you unite a people in defense of their homes.
I completely understand you. I too united a people against a foreign power, but it was in the name of freedom.
Freedom. That reminds me. I need to finish this.